Hey guys, it's Kay and welcome back to another video with me. So today's setup is kind of weird. Obviously I had this big plant in my way with its leaves that are, I'm still working on him. His leaves are kind of not doing great, but I just got him. So just wanted to say that's why this is here. I'm sorry if it's distracting and this is not going to be where all my videos are, but this is just where this video today is going to be. So I could try to move him around. He's just like a huge tree in my room. So that's the reason why he's there. But today I just wanted to do a review on the Rainbow Bible. So actually first, let me go get what it came in because it's beautiful. All right, so I'm back. So the box that it came in is actually this box. And as you can see, it just says Holman Rainbow Study Bible, King James Version, because that's what I personally choose to read out of. This is what I really like and what I grew up with. So this is what it looks like. Beautiful, can I just say. I got the cocoa terracotta one. This is the coloring I got, which you'll see in a second. But on the back, it tells you like the different types of color schemes, what the different colors mean and stuff, which it actually says in the Bible as well. So I'll just wait and show you guys then. But this is what my Bible looks like whenever you open that up. So it's beautiful, it's leather, and it has this feeling to it that I've not quite had with a Bible yet. Like, let me show you. If you flip it to it, it just kind of molds to your hand, whereas most Bibles just kind of like have that stiff feeling to them whenever you first get them, which maybe you guys like, but personally, I really like this one just kind of fitting into the formation of your hand. So there are a lot of reasons why I like this Bible and why I chose to ask for this Bible for my birthday. I actually did not buy it myself, but I would have if I wouldn't have gotten it for my birthday. But whenever you first look into it, obviously the colors that I was going to show you guys, I just got these colors because I think they're just kind of basic colors. They're pretty. I like the brown leather. I love brown color schemes, that type thing. So that's the reason why I got the coloring that I got. So now to go more into why I got it. So whenever you look inside, it says presented to, that type thing. Rainbow Study Bible, blah, blah, blah. So one of the things here that I think is really cool is it gives God's promise to us. It is a covenant in full living color. So it talks about like the rainbow and the reason, like just kind of the verses as to why they named it the Rainbow Bible, which it kind of makes sense, but obviously just a little explanation, I guess. So then it has to the reader, kind of saying what it is. In the next one, it shows words of explanation. So why do you need another Bible? Why do you need the Rainbow Bible? Why is this something that you should get? So I really like this because it just kind of tells you like why another Bible, design of color coding system, like what happened, blah, blah, blah. So there are actually 12 different colors inside of this, like 12 different colored highlights in this Bible. That somebody took the span of 16 years to go through and do diligently, and I think that's so cool, and I really like that in and of itself. It's really nice too because it's already color-coded. I don't know about you guys, but me personally, I'm really bad about whenever I'm reading my Bible, I get so frustrated if it's not, everything's not color-coded perfectly. So in my other Bibles, you've seen like my how I study and that type thing. Whenever I highlight in my Bible, I used to get really just kind of caught up in highlighting and trying to get everything color coordinated. And this one, I don't have to do that. I can just focus on really like diving in God's word and just really taking out of it what I need to take out of it. So just kind of that type thing. And then it also says in here that everything that like Jesus's words are not in red in this one. They are underlined, which I like that too, to be honest with you. So then it has the books of the Bible in biblical order and in alphabetical order, which just looks like this, which I think is beautiful and I really like that, but some people may not. That's just something that I think is kind of cute about this. And then it has the table of contents, in-text maps. One of my favorite things about those, I'll show you as I go more further into the Bible, but they're beautiful and they're actually like illustrators that did it specifically for this Bible. So I think that's really cool. And it gives you all the key places and the maps in the back of the Bible and just kind of tells you what they are. The color coordinated sections. So this is the part that I obviously got the Bible for. So say it's talking about discipleship, it gives you examples of what that might be. So like obedience and praise. And then it also has another page like that where it gives you examples of how this might be. So like praise, worship, spiritual formation, that type thing. And then it says, if any man serve me, let him follow me. And where I am, there shall also be my servant. So or there shall my servant also be, whatever. But you get what I'm saying. I think that's really cool how it kind of just gives examples of discipleship and of like what like an example of what it's going to look like. So yes, there's that. So this is the Old Testament, the beginning of the Old Testament. So obviously the beginning of the Old Testament starts with Genesis. So this is probably my #1 favorite thing about this Bible, something that you guys should get this Bible for specifically. It gives you this, and it's an introduction to each chapter. So each chapter before, it will give you, for example, Moses wrote Genesis, and it gives you around where, it gives you the title of it, like what the title means, the like time span, keywords that you need to know for it, and it even gives you an outline. How cool is that? That is one of my favorite parts, how it literally outlines all of it.
That is so cool.
Like, that is so exciting. I just think that that's so fun. So the very first page, whenever you flip open to the Bible, you already have those beautiful highlights there, and you already have the map. So I love this map. And then here too, it gives you an explanation of where everything's at and just shows you there. So that is beautiful. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip through and just show you, like, this is what some of the pages look further on. I'm sorry about this tree being in my way, but it's not, that's so beautiful. Is that not so exciting? I think that this in itself just makes it a lot more fun to read. And as like, okay, along with that, I'm one that likes to read scripture out loud sometimes, like if I am in a study group or if I am talking to my friends out loud about God. If I have my Bible, I don't know if you guys just saw Aspen, that was so cute. But, yeah, I like to have my Bible and like be able to read scripture instead of quote it, because sometimes I get it wrong and I don't want to misquote scripture because I don't think you should. So, yes, I like how it's color coordinated because you won't lose your place. It's really nice, I think, too, if you're like a preacher or something, or like giving a sermon or something. It's nice because it would be harder to lose your place with this one because obviously, yeah. So I just think it's so cool just for that. Now let me show you the supplemental study aids that it gives you. So this is the page before. This is right after Revelation. It gives you, I'll just read you guys what it gives you. It gives you table of weights and measures, ancient versions of biblical text, know what God tells you, 100 popular Bible passages, 365 memorization and meditation techniques for the Bible, 1-year daily Bible reading calendar, personal daily Bible reading calendar, a harmony of the Gospels, words that have changed meaning like since the Bible was written, the Bible, concordance, and personal study notes. So I just kind of want to go into this. So reading Genesis, because every time I get a new Bible, I like to read it all the way through again. I've never personally read it all the way through with the Bible, so that's what I'm hoping this will help me do, because like I said, I get so caught up in like Matthew, for example. One of my Bibles is so full of, I want to show you guys that. I just don't know where that Bible is. I know exactly where the Bible is. I'll show you. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So Matthew is what I was talking about. So I'm just going to literally flip to Matthew for you guys. This is my old Bible. I want to show you guys how I used to highlight everything, and it just got to look so messy. Like, it was just so messy. I don't know. And it got to where it was overwhelming too, because not only that, but like the pages were getting really wrinkly. And I love my Bible. I love this Bible. I'm still not going to get rid of it or anything. I love it, but it's just every single page was so overwhelming, and it wasn't really even necessarily color coordinated. It was color coordinated to the notes that I took, which then I lost. So really it's just a bunch of highlights in here, but I love this Bible. I still love this Bible. This is really the first Bible that I dove into, but it's just really nice just to have something else. But anyway, that's the reason why it took me forever to try to read through it, because every single verse, I was really getting into it, which I don't regret at all. I think that definitely helped me grow a lot, but I'm just to the point now where I want to read through it. I want to understand, and I feel like this Bible really helped me do that. So in doing that in Genesis, I was actually at the part of the ark where it like tells the measurements and stuff like that. So I went to the back of the Bible and found this bad boy. So look at this. It literally gives you like what cubits are, how big they are in comparison. So it's amazing, guys. It's amazing what is here for you. If you want to understand more of the Bible and more of what God is saying and that type of thing, why things happen, how they happen, this is a beautiful, beautiful tool that you can utilize. So I love that. On the next page, it gives ancient versions of biblical text and the knowing what God says. So here we go. And then over here, it just says, it's honestly kind of questions that I feel like you would have if you were a beginning Christian, or maybe even if you haven't thought of these questions before and then just randomly thought, why am I reading the Bible? You know, like that type of thing. These are perfect for it. So it says, who is God? And then it says, read all the purple verses that are specifically about God. And then it gives you an example. Great is the Lord and greatly to be praised, and his greatness is unsearchable. So how is, like, that's so beautiful, I think. And then it says, does God really love me? Like, am I really worthy? Me? Like little old me from Tennessee. Does God really love me? So I think that that is so beautiful. Just kind of shows you that you are so loved. And you don't have to go and look throughout the whole entire Bible to find it. If you're a new Christian and you just want to know a simple answer to a simple question, you're going to get it with this. And I think that's beautiful. So then the next page is 100 popular Bible passages. So it gives you kind of almost like an outline of things. So it gives you God's creation of the world, Adam and Eve's fall, Cain's murder of Abel, Noah's ark, so on and so forth, you know. So that's what that looks like. And I just think that that's so beautiful. As you can see, as you go down, it gives you the page numbers and everything. It's just so beautiful. Or not necessarily page numbers, but like where you find them at. Like the verses and stuff. So there's that, and I think that that's beautiful in itself. But the next page, guys, the next page is one of the things that I am most excited about for this Bible. And it's something that I seriously think makes me want to read the Bible every day. This and one other thing. This is 365 popular Bible quotations for memorization and for meditation. And it starts with January 1st, but it's September, like, I don't know. It's probably like September 19th maybe. But every single day, it gives you a new verse to memorize. So obviously, I do want to go ahead and say, it's going to be hard to memorize in a verse in a day. For if you're like me, it's going to be hard to do, but it's nice that it kind of has it laid out for you that if you can do that, you can utilize this tool. Even so, you don't necessarily have to use January 1st, whatever. If I wanted to start here now, I could, just because it's here for me, you know what I mean? So here are some examples. I think that's so beautiful. And again, they're color coordinated, and have this along the bottom. So that's another thing that I want to say really quickly is if you look at any page of the Bible, there's no point in the Bible that you'll have to flip back and forth to look at what discipleship means or what God, like which ones, you know what I mean? Like to look up what purple is or what blue is or anything like that. It's all here on every page along the bottom. So you always have that tool to utilize right in front of you. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sure that this is so distracting. I'm trying not to hit it too much. But anyway, after the popular Bible quotations, which there are actually quite a bit, there are 365, so one for each day of the year, which I think that that would be so cool, though, because at least you're getting, like, even if you're having a really busy day at work or at school, if you just flip to this back of the book, you're just like, oh, I really just want to get some type of feel for God's word today. I really just want to still get something from God. You know what I mean? Like I still want to do something. Then you can just go and get one of those because they're ones that kind of stand alone. They're standalone type verses, not necessarily where you need a bunch of context with it. So I think that those are really good for if you're just maybe about to go to work or something and are like, I don't have all the time in the world to go read an entire 3 chapters, you know, to get all of this information that I need out of this. So I think that that's really great for that. And then here is a 1-year daily Bible reading calendar. Hey guys, sorry if this is a little bit different now. My nephew FaceTimed me. He's like so cute, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, he FaceTimed me, so I'm back. But yeah, 1-year daily Bible reading calendar. So this is really cool because it just gives you stuff out of the Old Testament and New Testament to read every day. So if you do have that time that I was talking about that maybe you wouldn't every other day. And these honestly look like they would be kind of easy to catch up on. So like the very first one would be Genesis 1 and 2 and Matthew 1. So that wouldn't be that bad if you just set aside some time every day, which I mean, God's worth it. God's worth just a little bit of time every day, you know? So here's an example. Obviously, there are more pages than this of it, but that's really cool. So, and then it says personal daily Bible reading calendar. So this is really cool because it gives you literally like a checklist. So you can check off or exit off whatever you want to. So here's an example of what I'm saying. So like if you read it through the first time, you can do that. Second time, obviously. I probably won't check them off. I may with like a pencil or something where I can erase them after, but I really like that it gives you that option. I think that's really nice for people that just kind of need to know that, hey, you're making progress, you know? It kind of makes it a little bit more visual, like, hey, the Bible is a hard thing to read all the way through, but look at how much you've already done. Like, look at how far you already came. Don't stop now. So I think that that's awesome. And then it gives you a harmony of the Gospels, and I think that's really cool too. So really nice. And then after harmony of the Gospels, it gives you which words have changed meaning. So, for example, it says abroad, and it means outside or in the street. So it just kind of gives you how things have changed meaning. That way, sorry, Aspen is my cat and she's over here just like jumping around everywhere. But I think that that's so neat. How fun is that, guys? Like that's just, okay, I'm sorry, that gives me problems thinking that it's folded like that. But yeah, I think that that is so cool, and I love how it's just, there's so many tools to be utilized in this Bible, and it's just so exciting. And if you don't have one and you really want one, or you're really looking for a sign that maybe you should get one, let this be your sign because this is so cool.
And I love it.
So yes, and then it's concordance. So here's this. I just love it, guys. I think that it's such a nice tool that it gives you to utilize and to get to know God better, because honestly, reading out of just a normal Bible without all this color, I almost feel like that doesn't give, like, I don't know how to explain it. I almost feel like it doesn't make it as exciting, and I feel like reading the Bible should be something we're excited about. So I'm trying to find in my old Bible an example. Okay, so here's a page that I hadn't highlighted anything on, right? So look at that versus this. Which one looks like it'd be more fun to read? For me, it's this one. Maybe you're one that just likes the you know, how this is, it's always been like this. It's a traditional Bible. I still love this Bible, like I said, and I'm still not going to get rid of it. I still will read out of it. But just to read all the way through the Bible, I feel like the Rainbow Study Bible is something that you guys definitely should look into. And maybe just kind of save a little bit of money up for it or something. It is only $30. This one was, I think. Okay, sorry, there was just another cut there because my hairdryer fell because Aspen is over there running around on my little table thing over here, and I had my hair dryer up there, so sorry about that. But this one was only $35, and I know I say only $35 like it's only $35, but if you just put aside some money, just every paycheck or something, just a little bit, like you don't have to have a whole bunch of money, or maybe you can ask for it for Christmas or for a birthday, and maybe some of you guys don't get money or anything for your birthday or for Christmas or something, but if you do, guys, let me tell you, it's so worth it. It's so worth it, and it's so, even just the feel of it, it just feels so warm and happy, and I just love it. I really want to find you guys an example of some like in-text maps, because I'm one of those, I'm a sucker for like the maps and stuff. Okay, here's one. So this is in Matthew. Look at that. It's so beautiful, and I just love, it really is just vibrant, and it's saturated, and it's beautiful, and it just makes you really want to read the word more, and it really just makes you kind of dive into the word more. So I just really wanted to make this video. Fun fact, I had actually already made it, recorded it, edited it, and everything, and it was uploaded and everything, and I was like, man, let me just tell you guys what I did. So I went to go look on the YouTube Studio Creator app, which if you're a YouTuber, then you know what it is. If you don't, it's just kind of like an analytics type thing, or how you can see if your videos have uploaded, which you can do through YouTube too. So on that, it said that it had uploaded, right? So I said the video that I'm talking about had uploaded and was already processed and everything. It had already been on the internet. And then I went on the YouTube app to look at if my video had went through, and it said one of them had already went through, and then it said another one was still loading. So I deleted the one that said it was still loading. Silly me had already deleted all of the video footage and everything, and I did that. And so it just completely took the internet, like the video off, and it just, my luck, you know? So, but I think that was God's way of saying like, hey, maybe you could be a little bit more exciting about it, because The last video that I made, I was kind of monotone, kind of didn't have a great day. So maybe that was for a reason, because now I'm in a really good mood, and I just think that this is such a blessing, guys. And you guys, if you have the money, if you are able to, sorry, Aspen's over there, she's distracting me. But if you're able to, if you have a way to get it, guys, get it. Like, it's just so worth it, and it's so beautiful, and I just think that it's definitely something that I will never regret getting it. So yes, that's that. I'm just really excited that I got it. So I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching this video, and thank you guys for taking a long time out of your day to watch this, if you've watched all the way through. If you have, then say, hey, I watched all the way through at the bottom, just like that, and then put an exclamation point at the end of it so that I know that you watched all the way through. Anyway, I just want you guys to know that I love this Bible, and that I highly recommend getting it. If you've been looking at this video to see if you should get it, let this be your sign. You should get it. It's so much fun. It's so cool. And it's definitely something that I would never regret buying. Even the box, guys, has so much truth on it. So, like, worth it. Am I right? So I really love it. And yeah, guys, just give it a shot. If you want to go buy it, go buy it. If you can't go buy it yet, save up some money to go buy it, guys. It's worth it, you know? So yeah, that's that. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it will be pretty soon to be uploaded. But yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.